OSHA 510 questions. 1. The PFAS consists of an anchorage point that can hold lb per work, 5,000. 2. When stopping a fall, a personal fall arrest system shall bring an employee to a complete stop and limit the maximum deceleration distance to feet, 3½ 3. Personal fall arrest systems, when stopping a fall, shall be rigged such that an employee cannot fall more than feet or contact any lower level. 3½ 4. Safety nets must be as to the workers as possible and be tested close as practicable. Drop. 5. When mechanical equipment is being used perpendicular to the roof edge, the warning lines cannot be closer than feet. 10. 6. OSHA requires that scaffolding being erected, moved, dismantled, or tiered be supervised by a person. 7. On temporary stairs, handrails, to provide adequate handholds for employees grasping to prevent falling, shall have a minimum clearance of inches between the handrail and walls. 3. 8. A controlled decking zone can only be used as fall protection up to a maximum height of feet. 30. 9. The three parts of an OSHA inspection are an opening conference, a worksite walk-around, a closing conference. 10. Only companies may have a focused OSHA inspection. Construction. 11. When the OSHA CSHO arrives at a site to conduct a focused inspection, they will determine whether there is a project coordination for safety by the general contractor, review the project's safety and health program for adequacy, and the project S&H plan meets the requirements of 29 CFR 1926 Subparts C. Determine if there is a competent person. 12. If the CSHO does not find that a company qualifies for a focused inspect tie-in, they will receive inspection. Comprehensive. 13. The purpose of an OSHA Compliance Directive, CPL, is to ensure consistent enforcement of OSHA regulations. 14. The four types of employers in a multi-employer situation are creating, exposing, correcting, controlling. 15. An employer that caused or created a hazardous condition, creating employer. 16. An employer whose own employees are exposed to the hazard, exposing employer. 1/2. 17. An employer responsible for correcting the hazard must exercise reasonable care in preventing and directing violations, correcting employer. 18. General supervisory authority with power to correct or require other to correct by contract or in practice, controlling employer. 19. For an employer to provide a defense against a citation in a multi-employer situation, the employer must show the following. For the employer didn't cause the problem to exist. The employer didn't directly control conditions causing the hazard. The employer has taken reasonable steps to notify the parties charged with cause and control of the problem. The employer has taken reasonable steps to keep their employees away from hazard. 20. OSHA defines an excavation as any man-made cut, cavity, trench, or depression in the Earth's surface formed by removal. Earth. 21. A trench is defined as a narrow underground excavation that is wide, deeper. 22. A trench cannot be wider than feet. 15. 23. Cave-in protection is required for all excavations greater than feet in depth unless they are entirely in solid stable rock. 24. A ladder must be provided every feet for excavations greater than feet in depth. 25. 4. 25. Spoil piles, material, and equipment must be kept feet from the excavation. 2. 26. Excavation inspections must be conducted and before the start of work daily. 27. Excavation inspections must be conducted to determine soil classification. 28. Cave-in protection includes for sloping shoring, shielding, benching. 29. Natural solid mineral material that can be excavated with vertical sides. Stable rock. 30. OSHA stands for Occupational Safety and Health Administration. 31. OSHA's focus for injuries are falls caught in, struck by electrical. 32. OSHA's mission is to save and prevent. Powered by TCPDF, www.tcpdf.org. 2/2